My name's Ian Horrocks. I'm a professor at the University of Oxford, and I'm also a co-founder at Oxford Semantic Technologies. If anything, ontologies and knowledge graphs are more important now than ever. Interest in those seems to be increasing rather than decreasing. And I think the reason for that, as I was saying before, is that they can help to mitigate some of the problems that we see when using generative AI technologies on their own. Particularly, they can improve the quality, they can help to avoid some of the undesirable artifacts. So yeah, I think there's a very important future for these technologies. I think it's really important that we've based semantic web languages and the sorts of languages that we're using for symbolic knowledge representation and reasoning. We've based those solidly on past research in description logics and other kinds of logical reasoning systems. For the future, I think that there's still work to be done, particularly in this query answering area where dealing with very large-scale data sets is still problematical. The system that we've developed takes the approach that the data has to all be in memory, which means that you can use a certain kind of algorithm, but scaling up to data sets that really won't fit in the memory of any single computer, so that you have to have a sort of distributed setting. This is still very hard, and finding good algorithms for dealing with that problem is interesting. I also think that actually knowledge capture is still an incredibly hard problem and very important, and something that people in this area could think some more about. Of course, it's hard. It's difficult to and I guess the recurring theme of a lot of my answers here is that the big barrier to all of these technologies is this knowledge capture phase. So actually capturing the rich knowledge that's available in both industries and government organizations is really hard, requires a lot of effort, a lot of commitment on their side as well. And of course, that's a kind of long-term investment. They have to be prepared, put that work in ahead of time in order to develop something that in the future will save them a lot of time and be very valuable. But they have to have the willingness to invest in the first place, all of the effort that's required for that. And this can be problematical in both industry and government, where sometimes the horizon for investment and future thinking isn't as long as we would perhaps like it to be. Actually, when I come to any semantic technology conference, the highlight for me is always meeting people, talking to people in the community, seeing the incredible breadth of research that goes on in this community. That's one of the reasons I really like this conference and other, conferences in the area, is that you can see such a wide range of things, some of which are the things I know about, some of the things not so much, and some things I don't know anything about at all, so I can really learn a lot. And I find that people in this community are really friendly and willing to tolerate, idiots like me that don't know anything about their topic and explain it to me, and don't, at least don't overtly treat me like an idiot. And this isn't true in every community. I've been to conferences in other communities that seem to be, not nearly as friendly to kind of, newbies and people who don't understand what they're doing.